What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video. Today we have a doubleheader in the singles division. We're gonna be seeing first Burnett versus Tom Dagnino, two rival factions between the family and the Horsemen. So I didn't know, this was revealed I believe the other day or 2 days ago, because people were predicting, it was like, is it Janine versus Kalinowski's the undercard? But nope, it's revealed that it's going to be Dagnino versus Burnett, both managers feuding it out. This should be very interesting. And the second match we got JTE versus Shannon Miller. Preview for the collision, whoever wins this face Paul or Yama, so this should be fun. I am going to be rooting for the first match. I'm going to be rooting for Dagnino because I like the Horseman, but I think McQueenie got this. I don't know, I feel like McQueenie knows more. And also for JTE, Shannon Miller, I've been a fan of JTE for quite some time, and I know he got lots of, he knows a lot, so I'm rooting for JTE for that one against Shannon Miller. I just don't know Shannon Miller well enough, even though if she win, I wouldn't be surprised, because in both performances, I feel like she's done pretty good. So without any further ado, let's get to the reaction, everyone. And of course, before we start, don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out, especially on the collision this weekend on Saturday. Well, I'm probably gonna release it on Sunday or something because I gotta edit and everything, but if you don't want to miss out, subscribe, click the bell if you want to, leave a like as well right now before you forget, and leave a comment who you're rooting for. And now, let's start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Now, of course, there are some big stakes for this Manager Bowl. Whoever wins the Manager Bowl, the manager will run the league for a full month. Mike Kalinowski versus Kevin Smets. I'll make sure Kalinowski lives up to his name KO when I knock him out. #1 contender match.
I'm not revealing who I'm rooting for until tomorrow.
We've got a rematch.
We will bring that A game every time, and if that means we do it at Collision, we'll do it at Collision.
The Collision coming up on June 22nd.
You can go over to theschmoedownlive.com to purchase your live stream tickets, or you can sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com.
I just gotta say though,
Schmoedown at the $10 level or higher.
I'm so excited for all of the match, but especially, okay, Smets and Kalinowski is gonna be epic. Sharwolf versus
Which one? That is the exact moment you lean in, you say, what got, I say to you, I'm going to spin again. That's the moment. In my opinion,
Houston,
one of the most unprecedented moves in Schmoedown history. Not even a question about it. I'm not going to say I'm not proud of it. I'm very proud of it. But the real question here is, how do you feel about, I mean, if there was ever two guys that weren't supposed to fit in, we're oil and water. Yeah. Apples and oranges. I gotta be honest with you, it felt a little weird at first. There's something there. Oh yeah. There's something real there. When we're together, the possibilities are endless. Well, we have a chance to hold all the belts. Let me ask you this. You got Roca playing for you at Collision. It's a fair question, and you deserve to ask it.
I want to hear this.
You have bigger fish to fry, and that's the God's honest truth. I've said it on record numerous times. I believe that you're the best player in this game. And you know what? We don't need you to win that match. Roker could beat those guys with his eyes closed. Who wins this? It's good for the Horsemen. I would take out good, put great.
Fair. That's a fair reason. That's a fair reason. He wanted Ben to focus on something else that's more important than just a manager's fault. Even though, as I'm saying, Sharewolves, in terms of my excitement level, Smets Kalinowski is #1, Sharewolves Odd Couple, and then Manager Bowl. But they're all so good, guys. It's insane.
I am Mark Baby Caratellis. This is author extraordinaire Ken Knapsack.
I like that.
The writer of Why We Love Star Wars, available at Barnes & Noble booksellers now.
Absolutely. So happy to be here. You know, you and I have been on the road a lot lately. I want to thank everyone in Victorville who came out to Slammy's to see us and get your free egg. We had a lot of fun out there.
Mayor of Brawley came by one of our shows. It was a good time.
But happy to be here with you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm happy to be here with one of our competitors, but I don't know. These guys are big characters. And there's a lot on the line here with them.
There's a lot to emotionally unpack. You tell me where you want to start. Do you want to start with the fact that Robert Meyer Burnett, who recently finally admitted, we all knew he did it, but he finally copped to the fact that he was the one that burned Dagnino's mask, and he said that the mask smelled so bad, I believe he wanted to call in FEMA to help with the extermination of said mask. And then you have Dagnino and his group, because basically he kicked Burnett out, and then they locked Burnett here in the studio for 6 months.
I've heard this story.
No food, no crackers, no Netflix.
Yeah, I heard a very
What kind of story is that?
situation.
I never heard him when I was here.
I don't think that's legal anywhere except Alabama, and I think we're, eventually might have to deal with that. But, I used to be in a stable with Burnett and the Lions Den.
Yes,
I remember when we left him there, but I always have respected what Robert Meyer Burnett brings to the league, both as a competitor and a personality. So it's good to have him back, but it's in a weird situation.
And a little bit outside of his wheelhouse.
Burnett, Napsok, Grace, and Dagnino used to be all in the same faction. That's insane.
I believe. But then, now he's stepping outside of that realm into a singles match against Tom Dagnino, who you know from competition. Really, he's got that kind of Josh McCouga-ish dumb luck on his side.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last time Burnett plays on singles.
He knows absolutely nothing about it.
I know in our geekdom.
That is true, and
I cannot remember the last time he played
we were in
singles.
Houston not too long ago. Things got crazy. And, we'll see about Andrew Guy if he recovers. And I know this match initially was supposed to happen there. Some things got moved around. Now it's here. I don't know. Sometimes I just show up where I'm told my plane ticket takes me. But now we got Dagnino here, who, look at this, is in front of leading, I can't even believe I'm saying it, the 5 Horsemen.
He's the new manager. It's chaos. Up is down, left is right, Roth is Hagar, and we're going to take a look at the pre-interview from each of our competitors right now.
What are you saying?
See, there's a door over there? We're going to walk out of it. Look, I banished the guy from the Lion's Den. He left the 4 Horsemen at the time, locked the guy in a closet, comes out 8 months later and destroys a mask.
Oh, come on now.
That's my wig.
This is your JTE trial wig, bitch. Not since I was in the 6th grade burning 10 calories.
If you guys never seen that match, you should watch that. I mean, the trial of JTE.
As much as I enjoyed burning that inane, stupid mask that smelled like a landfill.
He burnt an iconic piece of Schmoedown in world history for no reason. Well, you know we only got one thing left to do. Play the Schmoedown.
And also, I'm gonna wipe the floor with your face. Your face that doesn't have any more protection because I burned your mask.
The rivalry between us, it's getting intense. The family, look, I'm not gonna lie. They got some good players over there. McQueenie, Andrew Guy. Do they have anybody else? They don't have anybody else. And I'm here to put the nail in the coffin of this moron.
We agreed not to have our stables here, which is fine, because I don't need anyone. But I'm gonna look forward to taking you down. You and the rest of the Horsemen. I'm a former champion. You're a current nobody.
In all my years in the Schmoedown, which has been a lot, and they all been glorious, I've never wanted to beat somebody as bad as I want to beat this moron.
I don't need Horsemen. I don't need anything except myself. This is a revenge I've been waiting for years, since I was left alone in a room for 6 months with crackers and no Netflix. But now,
Is that canon, like, for real? How have I not heard of this story till now?
Once we see everything unfold starting today, you're gonna see what the 5 Horsemen are made of, for sure. Time's up, triple name.
I like the editing in here. The editing in this particular promo is really nice. Well done. I don't think it's Nerd Chronic who edited this one. I know Nerd Chronic does the promos. I don't know who edited this one, but great job.
Well, Ken, it's certainly, if anybody's hard of hearing, don't worry. You understood Robert Meyer Burnett loud and clear.
Absolutely. He is the Gary Sharon of screaming, I'll tell you that. But I still, he's part of the family now.
Yeah.
He's got a new family. We'll see what happens there today. And Dagnino, at least he had pants on.
Yeah, at least he had pants on. He held the mic reasonably close to his mouth so we could hear most of what he said. Really, it comes down to a question not just of bitter rivalry or what happened in the past. I think that both competitors here today want to prove that they know about movie trivia, sure, but that they're the better dressed of the two. You have Gucci represented, you have Robert Meyer Burnett and his flair.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here today, Ken? Do you have a favorite in this match?
It's Saks Fifth Avenue versus Ren Fair today, and I'll tell you, I don't quite know who I've got. I've had a long history with Dagnino,
Yeah,
good and bad, But as a fan of Sgt. Pepper, I've always loved Robert Meyer Burnett's jacket, so sometimes...
His jacket is pretty nice.
All right, so let's go to the tail of the tape. Besides representing their individual clothing brands, what else do these people bring?
Well, it's
Gucci.
very interesting. Meyer Burnett has been around here for
I wanna hear the
time.
strengths,
We know
actually.
that. Started competing in the movie Trivia Schmoedown in 1997 before it was even real. And this is his first singles division.
Wow, that's why I didn't
match.
ever realize it.
Champion,
I was trying to think back. I cannot think of anything of him on singles.
One-on-one battle. So his
Wow, that's
categories, all
incredible.
the strengths are comic book
I know he's been in
movies,
teams.
sci-fi, fantasy, that kind of stuff.
With-
but we'll see if
with
he
the
can
late Jon
expand
Snap.
his knowledge here today. Tom Dagnino. His strengths include, well,
Rocky and
movies.
Stallone.
I don't know if that's here. We got Stallone.
His own entry.
popping up. That's another one of his strengths. Also, new releases and. Once got arrested for soliciting prostitution at his own wedding,
Oh,
so that's
wow.
a strength as well.
That
Oh,
is
wow.
certainly top line on anyone's resume on Monster.com. Well, Ken, if I'd ask if you're ready, but I don't think there's a possible way to prepare for this match, so you just want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time for the movie Trivia
Schmoedown.
3 rounds. Tom Dagnino versus Robert Meyer Burnett. The chaos is about to ensue. Ken, at your ready.
Here we go. Introducing
first.
with a record of It Don't Matter, and he's lost a lot. The self-proclaimed current rock trivia champion of
He's
the
0-3.
world, representing the Five Horsemen. Tom
Dun, dun, dun.
Bobby Gucci Dagnino.
There he is.
Dun,
Tom
dun,
Dagnino, the
dun,
mayor
dun,
of
dun, dun.
Croatia.
Putting that five out there.
Former
Five
busboy
Horsemen.
at Greg's Restaurant in
Yes.
Beverly Hills, California.
Coming out in a Army jacket. Of course, we know he did not serve in the U.S. Army, but he did serve in the Guatemalan Rebel Forces for 3 months due to a clerical error. And his opponent, making his singles division debut, the former Inner-Geekdom champion of the world, representing
What song is
the
this?
family. Here is Robert Meyer Burnett.
Star Trek, of course. I was about to say it have something to do with Star Trek. And of course he does. He goes Star Trek.
Oh,
Look at that.
doesn't seem nervous at all, Ken.
Ah.
Shedding that inner geekdom skin.
Hey, it's like when you're here, you're family. That's what we got going on. Look at that.
This is very nice. We have a homeless dictator versus a man wearing a tunic. It's going to be a good show here today. Gentlemen, this is not an inner geekdom match. This is a single league match.
What?
And you're going to hear 8 questions. Robert Meyer Burnett,
Yes?
how are you feeling?
Well, I can't believe that I'm actually here sitting next to this person.
He locked you in a room for 6 months.
He deserved it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still trying to get the LAPD. I'm trying to get federal forces to investigate. They didn't believe me, man.
I'm sure it's at the top of their priority list.
That's a little something. That's a little something called Gucci proof.
Gucci proof.
Yeah.
When have you ever bought anything Gucci? Can you afford it?
They listen. I broke records at Gucci. Okay.
Yeah,
I
for
broke
the
records.
returns.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
well,
I mean, I still had to wear stuff.
preamble there, Ken.
I would listen to a podcast of just two of them
They're
rambling.
ready to Schmoedown.
This is a fun
had a good
podcast, so let's
cheeseburger.
get back to
He just said
Get ready to
podcast.
Schmoedown.
Yeah. Schmoedown time.
We got to take tight control of this match, Ken. They're going to try to derail us at every turn.
Dagnino does look like he's about to be overthrown by some villagers waiting in the parking lot, though. Good luck to you,
It's
sir.
love me out
amazing to see his real face.
They love
you
me
know?
out there.
All right.
All right. 8 questions. Round number 1. Ken Knapsack will be administering the first one in a category he's very familiar with because he just wrote a book about it.
Intravenously?
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Question 1. Who plays Charlie in Bumblebee?
You mean the actor's name?
Yes, sir. Looking for the actor's name.
Dagnino right on top of it.
She is one of my
We'll allow
favorite
that,
actresses
salt
working
pepper
right now.
fly there.
Gonna go to 5.
And I'm pretty sure I've said this in several reactions. I'm obsessed with her, not only in terms of her music, but her
1.
acting as
Pens
well.
down, Tom. Robert Meyer.
She's incredible.
Unicron.
Not
Hailey
really
Steinfeld.
Sure what that means.
It's
Tom.
You're not a Transformers fan, are
Orson
you?
Welles' last role.
Shia LaBeouf.
Okay. No, we're way off. We're looking for Haley Steinfeld.
Hailey Steinfeld.
Just a bit outside.
No one remembers.
Wait a minute. What was the name again?
Haley Steinfeld.
But it was Charlie.
Yes.
Watson.
Automatically went.
Sometimes
the guy.
a gender-neutral name.
That's right. It's also a perfume advertised by Cindy Crawford in the 90s.
You remember that Pepsi commercial?
Next category is action adventure. Action adventure, and your question is: Simon West directed Jason Statham in what 2011 film, also starring Ben Foster? Tell you what, I like that Foster kid.
I don't know this.
That is
I'm just
Actor,
guessing.
Always a solid
Yeah.
performance. Got an Oscar in his future.
310 to Yuma, one of my favorite westerns out there, the remake.
We took that to do our digging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tom, did you have it?
The Transporter.
Incorrect.
But don't
is
crank.
Mr. Burnett.
I don't.
He didn't even bother writing down an attempt. The Mechanic.
The Mechanic.
Is Crank a film?
The Mechanic.
Did they just made it up?
All right. This is not a warm-up. The match has started. All right. Question three. Question 3 comes in the category of comedy. Comedy. What early 90s pop group appears at the end of Bridesmaids?
So Ken, neither Lenny nor Squiggy.
Early
are-
90s.
Yeah, you think this is going to be the question that gets them
It might,
a point?
it might be the first dual no-hitter in the history of
I probably don't
sports.
know. I don't know this.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, one JTE rule. What early
can't
90s
remember.
pop group appears at the end of Bridesmaids?
Early
So if you
90s
get all
pop
8
group.
right in round 1, you get a bonus question. How about if none of them get anything right, we get to leave?
I love this.
Okay.
Pull the plugs, the lights are gone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom, pens are down.
I've done Spice Girls. I don't know if they're early 90s.
Kids on the
or not.
block.
Incorrect.
Hell of an effort, Tom.
98 degrees.
No, we were looking for Wilson Phillips. Hold on for one more day, my friends.
Never heard of that. Is Spice Girls early 90s? I have no clue, guys.
Right now.
I was born in the late 90s,
Shadows of
so
Night came out in 1992. First one in 1990.
Wow. I saw them live at a fair.
All right. Next question comes from the world of horror thriller, something that Ken and I are currently living through. The question is, which actress stars as a surfer named Nancy in the shark-themed thriller The Shallows?
I once took a bath and I thought a shark got in there.
what's her name?
Just had a medical problem.
I was afraid of the...
I've never seen this film, but I believe
5,
this
4,
is the
3,
actress who plays it.
2, 1.
Blake
Hands
Lively?
down. We're looking at Mr. Dagnino for a correct answer.
I went to school with her.
Okay.
Blake Lively.
All right, we're on the
Blake
board.
Lively.
Does Robert Meyer Burnett have a response?
I actually directed a movie with her older sister, but I never met her, so I don't know.
Wow.
All right. Check out more of his resume.
Didn't know she have an older sister.
Interesting detour, and now we're back on the highway.
Yes. Question number 5. Question number 5.
You know what I want to see? I want to see if I can outscore both of them combined in in this first round.
Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Now, if my math's correct,
The same one who directed
around
the
time
last-
that Burnett was locked in the studio.
That's true. He might.
The last 3.
Advantage here.
He might have seen some ads
Nope.
of the movie
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
bragged about who
1,
was directing.
2, 3,
Absolutely.
4,
Detectives are on
5.
their
The
way.
last 5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Tom. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Orson Welles.
All right, it's a guess. It's
David
an incorrect
Yates.
one, and it's very incorrect at that.
Who
Tom
portrayed
Dagnino.
Unicron?
Sam Mendes.
Okay, what's David Yates? Who we're looking for?
Okay. Okay.
David Yates.
Maybe we're all locked in the closet.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Next question.
I'm out.
You, sir.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is a romantic comedy, and I'll pull an audible. Write down a color. Any color you want. The question is.
Mark is so
The
good.
question in romantic comedy.
Burnett is
who
holding
plays
his
the daughter
laugh.
Of Ryan Reynolds' character in Definitely Maybe.
Oh! Yes, I know this.
I definitely maybe think they're not getting this one.
May.
I hope I got her last name right.
It's a tight game we got, which is good.
I adore this film, and I didn't realize that this is the same actress who plays Wichita, or is it basically the one in Zombieland, the younger sister,
And did
Abigail Breslin?
have it?
Ginger spice.
It's grossly inaccurate. Did Finstock, the artist formerly known as?
Elle Fanning?
I mean,
Nope.
that's close.
That's a
I
good
almost
guess.
want to give him because it's in the same genre, but
Yeah.
Abigail Breslin is.
Yeah!
Abigail Breslin.
I'm excited. I'm outscoring them combined.
Seventh question in round one. Seventh question in round one comes in the category of drama. Drama. Who played the character of Trey Styles in Boys in the Hood?
Ooh. I've never seen this film.
All right, Ken. Well, if this match was a horse, it would already be at the clue factor.
I cannot disagree with that. Looking for answers here in 5, 4, 3.
I can see his face though. I just don't know his
Second
name.
JT rule. Who played the character of Trey Styles in Boys in the Hood? Robert seems to have an answer down.
Still looking to get on the board
Damn.
is Burnett.
5, 4.
I can't got his name.
Going to you, Tom. What do you got?
Cuba Gooden Jr.
We got a point.
That is.
I can see
that is
his
a
face, I
huge
just couldn't pull the
tipping point
name.
In a match like this, a 2-point lead over Burnett. Do you have the correct answer?
Cuba
He
Gooding
got it.
Jr.
He's on the board.
Hey!
Put it on the board. Yes.
Ken, I believe the crowd was booing Burnett a little bit at the beginning, but
Yeah.
they're so happy to hear a correct answer
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
They're overjoyed at the fact that a competitor knew an answer.
All right. This is the first time that the janitorial staff could compete in this contest.
All right. Your last question, mercifully, in round number 1, comes from the world of movie release dates.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Movie release dates. And your question is,
that's a horrible
in
impersonation
what
of Scott
year
Mans.
was Home Alone 2 Lost in New York released? I got into a bar fight with somebody the other day
Really?
because they claimed this was better than the first Home Alone. Where do you
that's
side on that?
just poppycock.
Yeah.
Poppycock. First
Good.
one's
5,
classic for a reason.
4, 3, very good, but not 2, 1. Pens down. Tom, did you have it?
2002?
1994?
2 years off.
Incorrect. Is Robert Meyer Burnett for the tie?
89. All right.
Looking for
2
92.
years off.
And with that,
Oh, it's
you're
92?
not misreading the
Wow.
score. We have a heated baseball contest going into the top of the
What
fourth
year was the
inning.
first
It is
Home Alone
2-1.
released? I thought it was
Tom
99.
Dagnino
I guess it's
with the
80s.
nearest of leads over Robert
Or
Meyer
99.
Burnett. Ken.
What if we were just to start announcing it like a baseball game? Tom Seaver throwing 7 strong innings going on against the Mets here. We've got Joe Morgan with an RBI double. Gave him the lead in the 5th inning, but it's close as we head to the 8th.
This is what they call a pitcher's duel. Defensive struggle, if you will.
You know what these people, you know what Skolicki needs to do,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Sure.
is understand, what he's working with at the table.
Okay. I will point out to the viewers that Chris Skolicki and I collaborated on each and every round 1 question
Yeah.
in this particular match.
All right.
Specifically curated.
I love that guy. He's
Now, it's a heated competition. Robert Meyer Burnett is the favorite, but Tom Dagnino with the early 2-1 lead. So, Tom, would you like to spin first?
I'm
Or
going to do
would you like
something.
to
I'm
defer
going to
to
do something
Robert?
unprecedented here. I'm going to
Technically a
let
lead.
Robert Meyer Burnett spin for me.
Oh!
I mean,
Really?
Yes.
Whatever gets this match over with, we'll allow.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
all right. So Tom's,
I'm happy to do that.
Tom's
wow.
going to spin, but Robert's going to spin forward. Look,
Yes.
at this point, okay.
I'm sensing some sort of Stockholm syndrome with Robert Meyer Burnett. He seems to have some sort of affinity for his captor of the last 6 months.
He does.
Spin from the wheel, not the pegs. Thank you.
He's the Patricia
Do what you want to do.
Hearst of the
We'll see what happens.
Schmoedown here at this point.
All right, there it goes.
Good spin, spin is in.
Spin is
Round and
in.
round it goes. This
Yeah.
is, again, for everybody watching at home, this is Tom Dagnino's spin.
Yeah, this is
And it's coming to James Bond.
Oh,
Spin that
spin
again.
it
And
again.
he's gonna have-
spin it again.
Spin it again.
that's his. He likes James Bond, right?
Burnett might have wanted to save that spin for
Yeah.
his own.
Yeah, good spin,
Because
good spin. Going
He's
by.
good at James Bond
At
movies.
this point, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Sorry, I got to text someone real quick.
Meyer Burnett's dancing like my uncle at a wedding, and
We're
we've
looking
got
at the-
1970.
I'll take that.
1970.
I'll take that. I'll take 70.
He
Yeah,
has
I'll
to
take
take
that.
it. 4 questions in this category of the 1970s.
All right, Tom, the 70s. How do you feel about that category?
I put it up. It's my favorite.
Sure.
Okay.
That's my choice.
I'll be asking you your question
4 questions.
for the 1970s movies. And keep in mind, Robert, if Tom should somehow miss, you may steal. Oh, good.
I can't imagine that happening.
Your question, first of four, Tom. In the movie The Way of the Dragon, also known as Return of the Dragon, Bruce Lee fought Chuck Norris at which international historical monument?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It is.
I should know this.
You said Return of the Dragon, right? Is that what you said? Return of the Dragon? Okay.
Probably what I said.
Let's go ahead
5,
and
4.
go with multiple choice.
Is it A, the Colosseum, B, the Parthenon, C, the Great Wall, or D, the Forbidden City?
It's C, the Great Wall.
That is incorrect for steal.
Forbidden City.
That is also incorrect for the Colosseum.
They fought in the Colosseum.
Colosseum. Obviously
like the
referring to
Romans?
the Colosseum in Rome, not the one in
The
Hampton,
Roman-
Virginia,
Roman
which is a
Colosseum?
very popular mall.
Come on.
All right. Question 2 coming down.
Number 2, Tom, in the world of the 1970s, who directed Network?
Oh, that won the Oscar.
If only that were the question.
You know what? Let's go to multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Sidney Lumet, B, Robert Altman, C, Mike Nichols, or D, Alan J. Pakula?
B.
That is incorrect, Robert.
Sidney
for
Lumet?
steal.
Sidney Lumet.
He got it, and we're tied.
Sidney Lumet.
A tie
2
game.
points apiece.
A tie game.
I'm not as mad as hell.
Damn.
Because you got the point.
Right.
There you go.
I'm not.
All right, Tom, your penultimate question in this round, in a match in which most fantasy players are very happy they did not draft either one of you. The question, who played Jane in the 1977 version of Fun with Dick and Jane?
Whoa.
Go to 5,
4. Let's go to multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Jane Fonda, B, Sybil Shepherd, C, Faye Dunaway, or D, Michelle Pfeiffer?
Sybil
It
Shepherd.
is C, Faye Dunaway.
It is not for the steal.
Said it was
You're
Jane
on-
Fonda.
It is Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Robert Meyer Burnett
My Burnett
has opened up a 1-point gash.
I'm sorry, it was the confidence there. That was the best part of that. Final question.
I was
in
going to
the
say Faye
category.
Dunaway without.
Final question, Tom. Last one. In the world of the 1970s, whose birthday is being celebrated at the end of The Godfather Part 2?
I
5, 4.
multiple choice.
Is it A, Michael, B, Connie, C, Sonny, or D, Vito?
Let's go with D. Vito.
That's correct for a point. We get a
Vito.
tie game.
Yes, this is way into a correct answer, and now it is 3-3. We are once again tied, and Robert Meyer Burnett, now you actually spin.
No, Tom Dagnino is
boy,
going
well,
to
isn't
spin
that
for me.
great?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Change it up a little
I
bit.
love
Yeah,
this.
no, we're all having a great time
It's
here.
like one of
This
those
is so good.
Hope we
parties
can
in
work the wheel
Parties in the 70s where you put the keys in the bowl
and not break a
and see
deal.
who got the spin, huh?
We're in some sort of
They're
studio
spinning for
54
each other.
theater.
Wow.
I can't see, Tom. What
And he might have spun opponent's choice for him.
Well, that did not
Look
work
at
out, Tom.
No. I think I'm going to spin again.
You may not spin again for opponent's choice.
It was the confidence of that one that
You may
gets
not
me
spin
even
again.
more.
So now, Tom, I'm glad you're actually at the wheel because I want you to move it to whatever slice features 4 questions you
It's
want
gonna go
to
with
make Mr.
sports, I
Burnett
think.
field.
Wow.
Other than
Thanks, buddy.
1970s. Other than 70s.
Festival Darlings.
And Burnett is somehow shocked that the man that locked him in a cage for 6 months spun him opponent's choice.
Sports
Sports.
movies. Sports
Wow.
movies.
This is a category that not only Dagnino feels like Burnett may not be the strongest in, but
He
Dagnino
planned
himself
this.
knows
Yes.
what sports movies.
All right, you're going to get 4 questions in the category of sports, Robert. Don't forget you have multiple choice, and you have all 3 of your JT rules left. First question. What National League Central Major League Baseball team did Bernie Mac play for in Mr. 3000?
Multiple choice.
No clue.
A, Milwaukee Brewers. B, Pittsburgh Pirates. C, St. Louis Cardinals. D,
Cubs.
Chicago Cubs.
St. Louis Cardinals.
That's incorrect for 1 point steal.
D. The
We're looking for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, they're not baseball fans, Ken. Let's see how they fare with this next sport.
All right. Second
My bad,
question.
everybody. God,
Category
Jesus
sports.
Christ.
Second question. What real-life ice skating star has a cameo appearance in Ice Princess?
Multiple choice.
The only ice skating star I know is
Michelle
Tanya
Kwan,
Horton.
B. Nancy Kerrigan. C.
Nancy,
Sarah
then.
Hughes. D. Christy Yamaguchi.
Nancy. But she got hit.
Nancy Kerrigan.
Incorrect for 1 point steal.
Can I get the choices again?
Michelle Kwan, Nancy Kerrigan. C. Sarah Hughes.
Michelle
D.
Kwan.
Christy Yamaguchi.
I think it's I'm a good friend of hers. It's D. Christy Yamaguchi.
Well, she's gonna hate you because it was Michelle Kwan. A. Michelle Kwan. Out of the 3.
Fucking
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Wow.
Third.
This is very
question.
high scoring match,
Category
guys. I'm
sports,
entertained.
Which this game
Actually, I'm actually legit entertained, even though it's not high scoring at all.
The country club in Caddyshack.
No clue.
That's correct for 2.
Wow, that's fast.
That's what I'm talking
Big lead! Big lead!
And Ken, Robert Meyer Burnett has opened what is seemingly an insurmountable lead over Tom Dagnino.
All right. Final question in category sports. Who played the title role in 1979's boxing drama, The Champ?
John Boyd.
2 more points!
Woo!
And
Oh,
Dagnino
the humanity.
is stunned.
Dagnino, it backfired. Big blow from Robert to take
You know,
Oh, God.
Ken, I have a working theory here. Is
Yeah.
that maybe
I need
it
a
took
drink
Burnett
for this
around
match.
to get his feeling after, again, being locked in a cage for the last 6
Yeah.
months. Now
What do you
he's
think I
out.
watch
He's
sports
about.
movies to get my game on.
This is like I'm watching the
Big
movie
trouble.
Old Boy, except with movie trivia.
right. God damn.
And
All
now,
right, we go to round 3 then. We go to round 3.
anything
Mark.
can happen here, Ken, but Tom Dagnino all of a sudden has his work cut out for
Yeah.
him in round 3. Each competitor, you suddenly are on a hot streak. What feels lucky to you in round number 3?
4,
Uh-huh.
9,
Sure.
17.
All right.
Okay.
My favorite number.
All right, Tom.
16, 18, and 8.
I love that. We got a Strawberry, a Gooden, and a Carter in that
I know.
there. All right.
Although I don't know the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, the Milwaukee Brewers.
Well,
Jesus
still
Christ.
don't. All right.
All right, Tom. So you
Terrible,
selected
terrible.
for your 2-point question.
Mm-hmm.
You selected number 16,
Mm-hmm.
Joe Montana's number,
Mm-hmm.
and that is your 2-point question in the world of thrillers.
I could do that.
World of thrillers.
I could do that.
And your question is, who directed the 2018 crime thriller The Mule?
Wait, isn't that Clint
2
Eastwood?
points.
2 points.
Did he say Clint
Look
Eastwood?
at that. Look at that.
Ken, now it's like a fireworks display. Watching these points light up the scoreboard.
One that goes off in your own backyard and your uncle runs away screaming, saying, I didn't mean to light it. It's a,
What the heck?
It's a barn burner. Ooh.
Tom Dagnino now has a chance to take the lead over Robert Meyer Burnett if he gets this 3-point question correct. And this comes from the category of, you selected number 18, and that is our buddy Christian Harloff, dear friends with her, Julia Roberts.
Oh, I love her.
Julia Roberts.
I was there too.
3-point question.
He was.
3-point question.
He
saw it
actually
first,
was. He's not lying for
That's
that.
unfortunately true for Miss Roberts.
All right.
Who co-starred with Julia Roberts in the film I Love Trouble?
Ooh, I love trouble. Can we get a year on that?
I cannot give you the lead.
Can we not do that?
Cannot give you.
We're going to need an answer soon, though.
I mean,
I love trouble.
Can I get the year on that? That's so good.
2.
Repeat the question.
You do not have any left. That's going to be an incorrect answer. Oh, wait, you do. Sorry, my bad.
I
That's
won.
my
I won.
That is my bad. That is my bad.
Who co-starred with Julia Roberts in I Love Trouble?
I love trouble. I just wanted it to be over.
I love trouble.
5.
4, 3,
Alec Baldwin?
2. Looking for Nick Nolte.
Not a bad guess though.
Nolte. And Ken,
I have no
now
clue.
come to that point in the match where
Why is
these
my
two
chair so
competitors who
shaky today?
have laid it all out.
I hope it
there
doesn't collapse on me while I'm
They
recording.
really have. There's a saying going out on your shield. These guys are waiting to get their shields, but they're here at the end now.
in what has been the Avengers Endgame of movie trivia battles, in that it felt like it took 3 hours to get to this point.
And I peed into this cup.
What?
Tom, you selected number 8 for your 5-point question. If you get this right, you're going to force the hand of Robert Meyer Burnett. If you lose this question, then you lose the match.
Oh, I really want to know if he's
Technical
gonna
knockout.
get it.
By Robert.
Which is great for my stats.
It would be. It would
I don't
be.
think either one of you want
Laugh
to brag
all
about
you want.
stats.
Victory is a victory. That's all I'm
All
saying.
right. That's why when you chose
true.
number 8.
It is true.
And that corresponds to Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Alright.
like more.
Horrible impersonation. I cannot do impersonation. I
A young
hate
Matthew
myself.
McConaughey plays a Major League Baseball outfielder in what sports film?
Jesus. Young Matthew McConaughey. Who's writing? Where's the years on these questions?
I would
how
say.
young?
I would
We're
say
talking
20s.
20. We're talking 5 years old. How old are we
I would
talking?
say a 20s era. He plays a Major League Baseball
5,
outfielder.
4,
I would say
3. 2,
one.
1.
Mr. Baseball.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Angels in the outfield.
TKO.
Angels in the outfield. That's right.
Angels in the
folks.
outfield.
Proves that even a victory is a victory. It doesn't matter what it takes to win. It just matters that you won.
I mean, he's not
Matters-
lying there,
Yeah,
but
it's 7-5, folks.
7 to
We're not at the end of round 1. We're at the end of the match.
Wow,
It only
Mark.
counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
that's
A
true.
victory.
That's true, Mark. I don't know what we witnessed here today, but
This is great.
Robert's not lying. It is a victory.
It is a victory,
Yeah.
and it's one of those where they.
What is the
determine
purpose of this
film.
match? None of them is gonna go for a title. They're just doing it for a feud
And
off.
look, and Robert Meyer Burnett again, from the allegations he has against Tom Dagnino being locked in the studio for 6 months,
Okay.
a small measure of vindication.
A little bit of revenge.
By the way, Burnett scored 7, Dagnino scored 5. I scored 4 in the first round. I don't know. It's not saying much.
Right now, unfortunately for Jen Sturger, yeah.
What is he doing?
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He won.
We're gonna.
Robert's gonna go talk to Jen Sturger as soon as he finds.
It's that
where
way,
she
sir.
is.
That's way, sir.
She's also gonna have to talk to Tom Dagnino. So, Jen, we're sorry.
Lawyers are standing by.
Yeah, so that happened. Congratulations. No, you hold your breath.
Hey, listen.
Congratulations on your win, but I think we can all agree that we are all losers for having watched that.
Really?
That's not debatable.
Why are you know, some people need time to grow, time to get better. This is my first time dipping my toe back into the pool. I worked really hard, and if there was another round, a third round, I could have, made 11 more points or something.
There were 3 rounds. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you didn't get the answer.
I didn't get to answer. I got nothing.
Look, here's what happens here.
That's so he
First
didn't
of
get to
all,
answer.
I spun everything bad. 70s, it was a bad decision. Let it spin for me. I did it. It was bad. The first
guy
8 questions I
excuses,
should have. The first 8 questions were I thought were terrible as well. Look,
I disagree.
When you say young Matthew McConaughey, it should be. I'm a fan of Jeopardy. I watch Jeopardy. I do things like that. The question should be in the 1991 movie. Then it brings my brain back to that time period. Okay.
You don't get context clues. That's not how this works.
That's the way it should work.
Look, that's why I thought New Kids on the Block was like your favorite band. I was looking at you. I'm like,
No.
That's why I put that on my
Partial
answer.
to NSYNC.
That's only because what
He's
happened.
0-4 now.
Well, I like them. Anyway, that being said, I'm not taking anything away from my performance today. It was atrociously bad.
Yeah, and
your
that's not even a
perspective.
word, so it definitely was bad. Oh. Do you have any last words before we just shut this down? Because
Dagnino is smiling.
while you've been drinking, the rest of us need one.
Me drinking. Listen,
This
Jessica,
ain't over, Burnett.
Jessica,
This ain't
Jessica.
over, Burnett. I may have lost here, but it ain't over.
Jesse, I got a victory here. I got a win. A win is always a good thing. You could never go wrong with a win. This is my reemergence into this league to make me a competitor, to make me somebody that's worthy of talking about. This is not. I was an inner geekdom champion. I was one of the. I
He's
was
gonna
here
start
at the
screaming
beginning
again.
when this league was nothing. I helped build it. I'm somebody people are still talking about. Somebody that people want to see.
I've got this jacket. I still dry clean it. I am somebody that makes the Schmoedown what it's all about.
All right, well, can you see that? I don't know what...
Burnett is a national treasure, man.
I don't know what the fans at home just watch or listen to, but just from the bottom of our hearts, we want to thank you for sticking with us. Because Ken and I could not have announced that match without the support of each and every one of you. We knew that you guys were relying on us to get you through that match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I absolutely was.
We want to thank you in person. If you're out in Barstow at the Applebee's,
I don't know what to feel about that match, guys.
So,
high five.
Robert rolls on 1-0 victory. We'll see what's cooking up. And Tom, he can go back to doing what he sort of does best, which is managing.
I'm embarrassed / laughing so hard.
Long-standing 5.
I don't know how to feel.
Showing up to support Tom in his
I noticed that
battle today.
I noticed that.
Look, Tom is a manager with a very esteemed track record, so you're right. It's not like he doesn't have a day job to go back to. Now, for Robert Meyer Burnett, he's going to get another singles match, and obviously he's not shy about calling people out. But the question is, did he play to the level of his competition today? Or is this something where he can start to get those hurting pounds back on and, maybe one day make it to double-figure points in a match?
You're very true. This could be one of those week 3 matchups when an NFL team takes on a last-place team and plays down, feels a little...
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time here. You can look across at Tom and think, this guy's not going to win, and maybe you're off your game, or maybe this is what we get from Robert Meyer Burnett in this singles division. He's out of the inner geekdom waters.
I think that what we're trying to tell you is that alcohol destroys brain cells, kids. So make sure you preserve the noggin if you want to compete in the movie trivia Schmoedown. Hey, I want to thank Ken Knapsack for having my back this entire... Yeah, we're going to go drink. So make sure you guys get his book, Why We Love Star Wars, in booksellers now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
right.
go get the book, guys.
KenKnapsack.com as well. It's been a pleasure, sir. It's been a pleasure.
We're going to be in San Diego. Come watch movie trivia Schmoedown there, stand-up comedy there, and we're gonna go pour ourselves a tall glass of whiskey and stare into a fire. Join the Patreon.
Alright, second match. Let's do this. JTE, Liz, Shannon Miller. This should be much better than the previous match. This is the one that I'm looking forward to. JTE.
Hello, movie trivia Schmoedown fans. I'm Ken Knapsack with Roxy Strider.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Roxy, we're here for a
JTE versus LSM.
We have an old legend.
Cool poster at the back.
Competitor here making some waves, and they're meeting here with a lot on the line, Roxy. The winner gets to go to the collision in a #1 contenders match.
Yeah, it's going to be a big day that day, so I can see why they really want to make it there.
That day's big, this day's big.
That's true. Big and big.
Big and big, which is what we all want out of life, right? All right,
Amen.
Let's talk about the contenders here. JTE, he's been around the block. He is a veteran contender, competitor, and a former champion. We know what he's done in the teams division when he was slumming around with Jeff the Snyder. But he in singles, he's had some success. He's had some big falters and failures. He comes in with a record of 9-9. Roxy, do you look at a player like JT and say, hey, if he doesn't win this, is it just now it's about memories and what you used to do, or can he survive from that?
I do think he used to be remembered as one of the greatest in both teams and singles, and right now he's kind of middle of the pack. He's batting 500, and I think that if he can start to pull forward, he will regain that one of the best, one of the greats. So he really does need to win today to start going in that direction.
Look, he's got a lot of history here in the league. There's no doubt about that. He is beloved by many, sometimes hated, sometimes at the same time. But on the other side, we have Liz Shannon Miller. She's entering into her third match at 2-0. 2-0. This is one of those matches that, hey, you get over that hump. 2 wins is big. 2 wins is nice. But 3, you are talking a true contender. That's what she's got to have in her mind going into this match.
Yeah, I didn't know if Ethan Irwin was selling her too hard.
Well, yeah, just 3-0 now.
He was like, trust us, you have to get Liz Shannon Miller into this league. And so far, so good. If she can do this today, 3-0, not many competitors have been able to do that. So we'll see what she brings to the table.
A lot of skills from both of our competitors today, but they also got the skill of talking. Let's go to that promo clip.
Let's see it.
And your winner!
Liz taking the match here today.
It's so cool watching new competitors come in and just kick ass right off the bat.
Ethan Irwin was not wrong about her.
The Lightning Liz starting to make a name for herself.
Does she always use the hat every single match?
Return to the ring, JTE!
JTE is now 9-9. He's at 500, so JTE is back.
The collision is tomorrow.
Hey, look at
If you're
that.
going to be in one of these events, you need to be a person that's going to bring people to the screen. That's what JTE does.
He's a fun and fierce competitor, and the league needs him.
Feeling good about JTE. Like, he seems like a fun competitor, but I know how to say Guillermo del Toro, so I'm feeling pretty good about keeping my
She knows her history.
Here, I believe, ready to step up to the plate, ready to enter the pantheon following today's match against Elizabeth, Shannon, Aberforth, Wentworth, Miller.
I literally thought I was playing a handicap match against 3 rookies. I was like, all right, let's do it. I'll take all 3 of them on. First of all, I don't trust anybody with 2 first names.
In terms of going into collision right after winning this, it's certainly a lot farther than I expected to come right after starting just a couple months ago.
It's always just a hat. That's her
With
signature.
the first victory, this might have been that one for Liz.
I am one of the greatest champions ever in the Schmoedown. How am I not headlining these things?
When the Schmoedown ventures to Malta, you should be the headliner. I agree.
Malta, sure, I'll take him on too.
JTE, I think we're going to have a really fun match, and it's going to be really swell, and we'll see how it goes.
Liz, Shannon Miller, wherever you are going to lose today because you do not deserve to be in the collision. You are a nobody. You're somebody, but I don't know who the hell you are. But when it comes to this arena, you're nobody.
Well said.
A fine example. Yeah.
Well said. This should be fun. They don't have history with each other, but in terms of knowledge, it's gonna be good.
Liz is here to really kind of solidify herself as a true contender.
I think if I were to say the most underrated player right now, I'm gonna say JTE is.
I feel for the guy after
He's
the
so
injury
good,
he
and
suffered,
and
I
people
think this
forget
guy
about
maybe
him.
Looks like he's in the 5th round of a Rocky fight, but I do like what he said here. He knows what's at stake here today.
It looks pretty natural on his face. There's something about
No,
it.
I actually think he's even more better looking. I think he's more rustic now this time around. It's like a new phase of his life.
I don't disagree.
So that's what's going on with those competitors. Tail of the tape, notable accomplishments. We talked about it. Liz 2-0 coming in here.
Director Sci-Fi.
We know one of the best champions of all time. In the teams
2015 Schmoedown finalist, 2017, and I missed that. I'm guessing the last one is teams because it's blue.
Start this match. What do you say?
Yeah, I say we're ready.
Well, then it's time for the movie
Trivia Schmoedown!
You like how I chimed in there? I can't.
No, that's good. That's good.
She always does.
Here we go. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. This is Liz Shannon Miller. There's Liz. She's coming on in here.
She's got the colored tights on again. Ready to go.
She always does that. She just walks in and just like swing her hand and just start bopping.
She's all business, and she's got a smile on her face. She is here to compete and win and have fun doing so. But now, her opponent, with a career singles record of 9 wins and 9 defeats.
I just gotta say, I agree with Roga. Roga said this a few days ago.
He is one of
what's the name of the song? Dropkick Murphys? This song was ruined by the Patriots for quite some time. Because of the Patriots, whenever you listen to this song, you're like, damn it.
accompanied by Ron Harris.
Oh my god, they're still using the Patriots shirt. I didn't even realize that.
You know how I feel about Boston. It's working its way to my heart.
But, yeah, you saw Lon Harris, his brother Jonathan there. We know there's a whole mix-up going on there. The professor is a teammate now. Jonathan's managing them. Sometimes it's... can't tell if he's a manager or being held hostage, but
it's
that's
a little bit of both.
There too. A little bit of
part
both.
One, part the other.
Indeed. All right, both players are here.
I wish they were participating in a manager ball.
Getting 8. All right, they're ready. We're ready. Let's get ready.
Ready to Schmoedown. I don't know where that voice came from. Wow. I'll just speak like that for the rest of the video.
Coming in round one, I'll ask the first one here. First question comes in the category of action/adventure.
Action-adventure.
Who plays Gracie Law in Big Trouble in Little China? Big Trouble, Little China.
Oh no, my marker.
The question.
Big trouble, a nickname of mine frequently.
Probably the Boston Police Department is in agreement of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for answers.
My marker's not working. I don't have the answer
I
anyway.
don't know her name, but she was in Sex and the City.
That's a fact,
Yes.
but also wrong. Liz.
Out of point.
Her name is Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall is the
Ooh, wow.
JTE.
Miller, Liz,
kinda
she
gets
got it.
himself, living up to his reputation. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Sounds good. Second
Never watched the
question.
show, Ken.
Question number 2 in the category of family films. Who provides the voice for Beatrix Potter's classic literary character, Peter Rabbit, in the 2018's Peter Rabbit?
Absolutely. I raised rabbits as a kid until I
No
got
way.
locked in one of their cages. And
The host of the late night
story?
show or
Yeah.
late show?
5,
The James Corden show, whatever it is.
2,
James Corden.
1. Pens down. Look for answers starting with Liz.
James Corden.
That's correct.
They have it.
Did not have it. Oh, look at that. No.
I've not watched
Indeed,
the
early
James Corden show or Sex and the City.
I
This is movie fights, not TV fights.
You're really missing out.
I know, I'm missing out
Okay.
on a lot of shows here.
All right, Liz, out to a 2-0 lead early here.
Not a good
We're only at question number 3. This comes in the category of dramas. Which actress received a Best Lead Actress Oscar nomination for 1988's Dangerous Liaisons? In 1988,
Dude, I think Liz got this in the bag. She looked confident. JTE looks lost.
I was still in the womb.
Still rooting for JTE though.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Looking for answers. Starting with JTE.
Glenn Close?
That's correct. JT's on the board. Got a point. Liz.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. She didn't even want to show it.
Whoa.
All right. Little bit of ground made up there by JTE.
Different knowledge from these competitors.
Roxy, you got question number 4.
Question 4 in the category of movie release dates.
Gotta tighten up this
What
screws on
year
my
saw
chair.
the release of Back to the Future Part 2?
You know, I heard a story that Smets's manager, Kaiser, actually hung out with Huey Lewis outside the St. Louis stadium.
my chair is
5,
really collapsing.
And they woke up a week later. 3, 2, and 1.
1988.
Pens down. Look for answers starting with Liz.
1987.
Incorrect. JTE.
I went 1988.
We're looking for 1989.
Son of a-
1989.
It's 4 years after the first one.
Was
Wow.
a very good year.
So 3 was 90? Really?
All right. We are now looking for an answer. This is going to be your 5th question, coming in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who directed 2016's Warcraft? Warcraft.
What's his name?
I missed that.
Don't directed Moon, man.
That picture. But we'll see if these folks know the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Duncan
1.
Jones?
Pens down. Look for answers starting with JTE.
Duncan Jones.
That's right.
Bum, bum, bum.
Duncan Jones. All right, there we go.
The first point, I think. Not very good.
Question number 6 in the category of comedies. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston star in this 2011 comedy.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go with it, you know.
People laughing just thinking of the question.
With the, when answering something.
I
And also, it just starts a new one, Murder Mystery on Netflix, which people dislike it. I like it. I like that. I like that film.
3, 2, and
Just go with
1.
it.
Looking for answers starting with Liz.
Couples therapy.
Incorrect.
Is it Just Go With It?
We got a tie game. Sorry.
I did not write it. What the hell?
All right. 10
Just go with.
3. Liz's early lead has vanished.
Just go with it.
We still have a lot of game left to play. 7th question comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. What is the title of the 2007 prequel that tells the story of a young Hannibal Lecter? Have you ever eaten a human brain?
You don't want to know the answer?
Okay, fair enough. Question asked, question kind of answered. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for answers, starting with JTE.
Is it Hannibal Rising?
That's correct. To take a lead, 4-3. Liz.
Damn.
Incorrect.
It's
I only wrote
correct.
on Hannibal.
JTE has moved to the lead, 4-3 here. 4-3. A hush over the crowd. Hush over the crowd.
Question
Yes.
8 in the category of animated. You can find the characters of Yzma, Kronk, Pacha, and Kuzco in this animated Disney film.
I put a little bit of Cusco on my Subway sandwiches, and I gotta tell you, it makes it
It helps?
sharp. Absolutely does. Look for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pens are already down. Looking for answers.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
We got a tie game. We got a tie game.
Emperor's New Groove.
All right, JT takes the lead there. Takes the lead.
Takes the
We do not
lead.
have a bonus question because we had some missed answers in there. So Liz gets off to a good start, struggles in the middle, pulls it in at the end there. JT just kind of paces himself, hangs with it, and he's got a 1-point lead, Roxy, going into round 2.
Didn't think that was going to be the way we were going into round 2 as this started early on, but JT has his ways.
JTE does have his ways. I've known him for a very long time. We first met on a expedition to Ecuador, and I really liked him and hired him from there. So, we got round 2. This is affectionately known as the wheel round.
Wheel
Here's
round.
the deal. We have a very nice wheel. The wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown page at Reefton on patreon.com/Schmoedown.
Reefton.
Today's match are 2010s and monster movies. Thank you, Reefton. Thank you, Reefton, for supporting us at patreon.com/Schmoedown. All right, JT, because you have a 5-4 lead, you get to go first or defer?
Yeah, I'll go first.
He's going to go first. All right, Roxy. What do you think as a manager? Do you like your clients to spin first, put pressure on the opponent, or wait?
I would rather them wait.
All right, good spin. The spin is in. Spin is in there for JTE, the littlest of evil, is there? You know, they once made an entire documentary about this guy's Patriot poncho.
Wow. How did I miss that one on HBO?
It was a classic video. Spin coming in here.
Good spin.
No, no.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been huge.
man.
Sly and Arnie would have been huge.
He's going to
Almost a Sly and Arnie, though.
Sly and Arnie would have been huge.
So, we have the first selection here, Ridley Scott. Roxy, I'll give you the choice here. Do you want to ask JT's questions, or do you want to ask questions for Liz?
Let's do it.
You're going to do it. 4 questions in the category.
Here we go.
Of Ridley Scott.
First question. Which Game of Thrones actor played Friar Tuck in the Russell Crowe film Robin Hood?
All right, I love that show.
I'm just gonna
Dragon.
guess. Friar Tuck is a dude,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So Nikolai
Yeah.
Castor-Waldo.
You do have
which
multiple
actor?
choices. 5.
I don't think it's
Multiple
Dinklage.
choice, I don't know.
Is it A, Peter Dinklage, B, Liam Cunningham,
I can see that.
Conleth Hill, D, Mark Addy?
I think Mark Addy maybe.
All right, JT's.
Can you repeat the names again?
All right,
That's not a JT.
we'll give him the names. Give him the names one more time.
It's not my
Okay.
rule.
Is it A, Peter Dinklage, B, Liam Cunningham, C, Conleth Hill, D, Mark Addy?
I think it's
Go
Mark.
B.
Mark Addy.
That's incorrect for potential still Liz.
D. Mark Addy.
That is correct, Robert Baratheon.
Mark Addy,
himself.
Robert Baratheon, yeah.
Baratheon himself. Tie game.
King
Question
Robert.
2. In Gladiator, what animals are embossed on Maximus's chest plate armor?
Ooh, we're looking at some details there. Looking at some details
Lion?
there.
Yep.
What is on his armor?
5.
What kind of animal?
4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, lions, B, bears, C, eagles, D, horses? Oh my.
God, man. I'll
Lions.
say A, lions.
Incorrect for steel.
Horses.
Eagles.
Incorrect. Looking for horses.
Always looking for
with their
horses.
cute snoots and they.
Yeah.
I love horses.
How could you
All
forget
right.
a horse?
How could you
remember
forget
that?
a horse? All right, JT questioning
Question
how
3.
deep the question
Gotta
goes.
step it up, JT.
I'm trying. These questions are ridiculous.
In Prometheus, what are the large pale aliens that are
Oh my
thought
God.
to be humanity's forerunners called?
Oh my god. The
I feel like they call them several things in the movie.
Okay.
So,
5.
the
4.
creators?
That's incorrect for steel. Liz.
ancestrals.
4. 3.
The Hani Magatis.
Close though.
So close. Though.
Engineers.
Oh, freighters, engineers. Oh.
I mean,
It's me.
He is an engineer. Just the
We
engineer.
have the same physique. I should have remembered.
Oh my god.
All right, JT, here we go with question number 4.
These questions are ridiculous. Go ahead.
But I'm doing a great job reading them, right?
Yeah, you are.
In Blade Runner, what is the lifespan in years of the replicant
4.
that Deckard is chasing?
this is wow.
What the hell?
I'm pretty sure it's 4. What the hell is correct?
What is the lifespan? The years?
Yeah, he did it for years. Yeah.
7.
Incorrect. Liz for Steele.
3.
Close. It was 4. Actually, looking
4.
for 4. Wow.
Wow, I actually know that.
Counting horseshoes.
I'm impressed by myself.
Chris,
look at that.
where is he?
Look at that. Big 0 in round 2.
Wow.
JTE.
Wow.
I am a huge Ridley Scott fan, by the way.
He kept
He's like
this
one of my
spin.
favorite directors.
He did keep this spin.
Kind of different questions there, cutting deeper. Liz, you are up. Tie game. You got to steal. You get to spin now and potentially take the lead, though I can't guarantee that after what we just witnessed.
JT does have the chance to steal as well in this round. We'll see. Wow. You just never know with this game.
You never know. You never
This is
know.
a long
So they
spin.
Play it on the field there. We don't do these on paper. All right. Coming
Looks like
to
2010s.
2010s if you want to keep it, or you can spin again. She's going to spin again, moving away from the 2010s. The 2010s.
Seems like a pretty quick decision.
All right. Crowd waiting with anticipation. We got someone, one man screaming there. Let's go. Oh, no. Sneak past it. We are going to
Monster
movies. Monster movies.
That's a Patreon.
Liz, I'll be giving you 4 questions in the category of monster movies. You have
Here's a
multiple
Patreon
choices if
slice.
you need it. All of your JT rules.
Right? Am I
are
right? I don't know.
remaining. First question. Who played Frankenstein's monster in 1931's Frankenstein?
Boris Karloff.
That's correct for 2 points. Correct for 2 points. Second question. Who played Count Dracula in the 1992 gothic horror film Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Gary Oldman.
Yes, 2 points for Gary
That
Oldman.
was a dramatic pause there.
Yeah. I'm just reading what's writing. I know the right answer.
JT's like, this is easy.
Uh,
I mean, no one have ever taken this
Question
wheel
3. In
slice.
2013's Warm Bodies, who plays Julie's father and leader of the human survivors, Colonel Grigio?
John Malkovich.
2 more points. 2 more points.
Could I not get who played Gladiator in Gladiator? What is this? Who played Blade Runner? This is unbelievable.
All right.
Who did play Blade Runner?
It was all of them.
Fourth and final question for you, Liz, here in the category of monster movies. Excluding Godzilla himself, what monster has made the most appearances on film in the Godzilla universe?
Damn. Mothra.
You know, I'm going to have to go with Mothra.
That's correct for 2 more points. 2 more points. 13-5 at the end of that round.
At this
Look,
point,
I
Liz
think,
is gonna win,
Liz knows
man.
her stuff. Those are
JT,
great
he's not
questions.
gonna come
But
back
it did
from
at one point
that.
seem like JT, we were asking what did Ridley Scott have for breakfast in 1989.
Can I?
So, but that's the way
I
it
will
goes.
agree. Those were really hard questions.
Yeah, can I get a challenge for this whole second round of
You
line of
could-
questions?
You could file a complaint.
I
to the
will.
league
Where's my
office.
manager?
I am not going to be filing a complaint with that
Write it
second
up.
round.
Lon, John, where are you? Write it up.
Maybe you
I
should
want
get
to
yourself a
request to the
manager
league.
who helps out, huh?
File a complaint with the commissioner's office. A. Bartlett Giamatti is his name. All right, here we go. We're going into round 3. The real wheel round is over. Roxy, round 3 is where we're going to decide it here. Liz has quite the advantage, up by 8 points. 10, you're within range. 11, it's a knockout here. So a lot of pressure on JTE.
Yeah.
Here's how
hopefully
this-
he gets a little bit of better questions.
Yeah,
this
hope
time
he
for
has
him,
to get out of his headspace here. JT and Liz, here the JT. We'll say that wasn't an official challenge. Challenges are remaining.
Thank you.
All right, Liz, as you're up 13-5, you have the first option with the numbers.
15, 16, and 17.
15,
16 and 17.
and 17. Roxy will be administering those questions when the time comes. JTE,
11, 12, 13.
11, 12 and 13. We know both of our competitors can count. Here
Yeah,
we
in a
go.
row.
All right. JTE.
Yeah,
your
bring it on.
2-point question. In the category, you chose number 11. That is crime. Crime.
Oh, I was hoping for Ridley Scott. Go ahead.
He's got the jokes today, Ken, am I right?
Very good.
Wow.
All right. JTE. In The Godfather, which of Don Vito Corleone's children is the oldest?
That'd be Sonny.
Correct for 2 points. 2 points for JTE. Back on the board here. All right.
Oh my God.
Question
Getting a lot of
3,
messages.
Your 3-point question. You chose number 12. That is musicals.
Musicals.
Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, sir.
Great.
All right.
If I don't get this, I'm done, right? Okay.
Yep. That seems about right.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
All right.
Fantastic.
3-point question. Musical. In which movie musical does Gene Kelly play actor Don Lockwood, whose career turns upside down with the invention of
Sit
talkie?
singing in the rain. And sing in the rain.
I know who he is.
I'm pretty sure it
That's
is.
the start.
Start, yeah.
Dun,
5.
dun,
4
dun,
repeat.
dun,
One repeat.
dun,
In which
dun,
movie musical does
dun,
Gene
dun,
Kelly play
dun.
actor Don Lockwood, whose career turns upside down with the invention of talkies?
Sing in the rain.
Wait, is it the most popular one?
5.
Is it?
4.
Is it Singing in the Rain?
You are correct!
Yeah!
You are correct! Oh my gosh! He pulled that one from deep within his soul.
I'll be honest, never saw it.
Look
Never seen the movie.
Wow.
what it is.
Sometimes you just need enough knowledge, Ken.
Absolutely. All right, JTE, you got your 5-point question here. If you
Oh,
get it, you
please.
throw the game back to Liz Shannon Miller, who's still sitting here with a 13-10 lead. Of course, if you miss it, TKO, you're on out of here.
Yep.
And maybe go home to watch Gladiator while you cry. All right. You chose number 13, the number of the greatest NFL quarterback of all time, Dan Marino, but also your category, scores and soundtracks. Scores
A 5-pointer in this category is
Constantly
not
Gladiator.
easy.
All right. Not the one. 5-point question, JT. John Williams won Best Scoring Adaptation and Original Song Score in 1971 for what
This is
film?
1971.
1971. Alright, let me get a repeat.
All right, second repeat. John Williams
1971.
won Best Scoring Adaptation and Original Song Score in 1971 for what film?
Damn, that is so long ago.
He's got one left here. We're looking for an answer in 5.
Spielberg didn't start working with him until Jaws. Let's get that repeat.
All right, final one. John
That's what I was
Williams
thinking.
won
Jaws
Best
is after
Scoring
this.
Adaptation and Original Song Score in 1971 for what film?
What film is 1971?
That's early in his career.
Yeah, that it is.
He has a lot of other knowledge.
5.
I didn't even know best scoring adaptation is a thing.
I have no idea.
And your winner!
What's the answer?
By way of technical knockout, Liz Shannon
Wow.
Miller. We are looking for Fiddler on the Roof.
My
Let's see.
people! My
Fiddler
people!
on the roof there. I don't know about that. Roxy, we just got to see a big win from Liz Shannon Miller.
That's an upset, I would say.
That was absolutely massive.
Big win for Liz. That means she's going to go on to the collision for a chance to
Gotta say right now, she have no chance against Paul Oyama. I swear, Paul Oyama is just too good.
Oh, I'm telling you, with a small amount of people who have been able to come in.
I'm
here
sorry,
and do
Liz,
what
you're
she
you're
just
awesome,
did.
but
I am
Paul
so
is gonna
curious to see
win.
what the rest of her journey is going to look like.
Absolutely, JT. You know he's the really.
That's the
judge
one
on there.
guess that I'm
Jonathan
gonna
Harrison's
reveal
talking to him there.
for tomorrow.
JT's throwing a fit there. It's kind of like when the crispy fries are out at Del Taco, JT and I throw tantrums. Right now, though, I think we're actually...
I'm upset, though. I want to see JT versus
Jennifer
Oyama.
Sturger. Jen Sturger is back there.
Great for Miller, yeah.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here. With
You have
a
19 matches.
very
9 and 10.
upset JTE.
I want a full investigation. I want emails.
What?
I want cell phone records. She might have bribed somebody. I don't know. Something happened. What kind of questions was that in round 2?
I think we need to call in the Schmoedown board emeritus and have them discuss the ramifications of this ridiculous display, these ludicrous questions. I believe this was completely out of order.
That's adorable. You think there's a board.
I'd like to jump in real quickly. We didn't know we'd have to be studying equine history for this. I don't know if you can get this or if I can bring it closer. Do you see any sort of metal image? Do you see a picture of a horse here on this?
The Schmoedown
what do we do?
regents must hear about this. I refuse to believe the Schmoedown regents don't want to take some kind of action here.
All right.
In what movie where Gary Oldman plays Dracula? Who plays Dracula?
Who could it be? Gary Oldman playing Francis Ford Coppola is one of the most famous Dracula movies. Who plays Dracula? Literally, like I said, who played Gladiator should have been my question. I'm surprised I didn't get, like, what's the eye color of Joaquin Phoenix in freaking Gladiator? The questions were ridiculous.
Blue, my
Maybe.
Baby blue.
But yeah, the question for Lish and Miller round 2 was
Yeah.
Do you think
much
you might have
easier
just
than
overlooked
JTE.
Liz?
No, I was up after the first round. Listen, she's a strong competitor. I watched her last match. I knew I was going to be here for a nice, evenly fought fight. This was not an evenly
It didn't
fought
look
fight.
that way.
No, it didn't, because I got questions like, what's Ridley Scott's pet's name? Not his first one, but the second one that died. I don't know, because I don't know these things. The questions were just ridiculous. I don't know who write these things, but there has to be some sort of idea of like, hey, guess what? He just got a bunch of really hard questions. Let's not ask him who played Frankenstein in Frankenstein. Let's try to do something a little bit deeper, like the questions JTE got. But no, she just got softball answers.
It's actually Frankenstein.
To be fair, no one have taken monster movies before, I believe.
Yeah, I know. I'm just so angry.
Okay, I want to study that one too. So, obviously, this knocks you out of your number 1 contender match that you would have been in at Collision. But evil geniuses are going to be facing the family soon. How do we regroup from this and
Damn, that's going to be a good
pull
match.
ourselves up by our bootstraps?
They better watch out, because like I'm coming in on fire, man. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm sorry. I'm going to take out what happened today on these guys.
We have to be prepared. We have to be prepared for any potential films of Ridley Scott that could come up. So we can answer the question, as JTE wanted, who played Blade Runner? I think that's a very important question to look into.
Philosophical? Is that the word?
It's very philosophical.
It's philosophical.
Nope. Also, yep, nope. Well, guys, JTE wasn't your best day. But like I said,
Who plays Blade Runner?
Shot at the family.
The evil geniuses shall rise. We shall
share your microphone. For Christ's sake.
We're gonna decimate the family, and I just want to make it known that had I been on the dais with JTE, we would have gotten the engineers correct.
JTE?
Yeah, I was close. I had the creators. I don't have a lot of issue with that one. But come on, man.
And, look, no one is going to fault JTE for not knowing the Fiddler on the Roof question. Lon and I are the only Jews he has met since he's been in Los Angeles.
It's true.
And this will take some time. We're going to watch the Gentleman's Agreement. We're going to watch Schindler's List. He needs to learn and understand different perspectives, different viewpoints.
All right. You guys do that.
John Harris is so good.
Shannon Miller. All right, so they're a little bitter, obviously, but I guess they just hadn't heard about your hype.
I mean, I don't even know if my hype is real. I think, like, I agree. Like, JT got really hard questions in his wheel round. Like, that was, and I was, I don't know if I got easy questions, but I got questions that I certainly knew, and that was helpful.
Let's face it, though, you just took down one of the biggest players in the game. He's got a history here of putting some great matches out.
Absolutely, and I was really impressed, like, the fact that he has a really deep depth of knowledge in his very specific areas, but still was able to pull out Singing in the Rain. Like, the fact I was really impressed by that.
I think a lot of us were, honestly.
Yeah. But it's...
But you stuck with monster movies. That's not something we see come up a lot, So do you think that was a strong choice for you?
I mean, I think it was a relatively new category. If I had the chance to spin it again, I might have have. I am glad I didn't. But I think like it's what a monster movie is has a lot of different definitions as we saw in the questions.
Absolutely. Like I said, you came into this game with a lot of hype and an endorsement from Ethan Irwin, so that speaks highly enough of you already. Is there a lot of pressure to live up to those standards?
Well, at this point, like, actually, quite honestly, at this point with 3-0, like, I feel really good. Like, I feel like I'm apparently going to Collision now, and
you are, and that's tomorrow, so
that's exciting. Yeah,
better be ready for that.
I better be ready for that. I gotta watch these tights. They gotta be ready for showtime. But I feel like going into Collision, even if I don't win there, like, I'm just gonna be really proud of the fact that I've made it this far, and I've made it with a so far perfect record.
All right, so you're going to be facing Paulo Yama tomorrow. I mean, he's no slouch either. So what are you going to do to prepare in under 24 hours?
I mean, just continue to, brush up as much as I can on the trivia I know, and honestly just kind of trust in the trivia I've spent my entire lifetime accumulating. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, you can't just brush up on a list of Best Picture winners right before the match. I've been living movies my entire life. Like, and so many of the answers that I get right in these things just come, like, they just come from the back of my brain. Like, you've always known this, essentially.
Well, I hope you pull out some great answers tomorrow. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Roxy, you see there, JTE, he is just beside himself. Lon Harris, the professor, beside himself, talking about the questions. Though I do think the professor has that sense that he would have known. Jonathan Harris questioning, why he's still stuck with JTE, managing him. A lot of stuff going on over there. But Liz Shannon Miller, quiet, confident, happy, but really knows that she earned this victory today and has earned that big match at the Collision on June 22nd.
Absolutely did. And you know what? She walked in here today with a different energy than we've seen from her so far. I just felt like she saw the table. She knew it was her. She was ready to go. And, JT's been playing a lot longer. Maybe his confidence got to him today, and it was a little bit of cockiness that really ended up making him keep that spin on the wheel.
Once you get in that headspace when things seem to be going wrong, it's hard to get out of it. But Liz Shannon Miller, we don't want to take anything away from her. She didn't even need to go to the third round. So 13 points. She could have scored a lot more than that. She's going to be going on to the Collision June 22nd. Live here in these studios. You can get a ticket. Just go to the Schmoedownlive.com and watch the stream at home.
That's tomorrow, guys.
At $10 or more. It just shows
3
up
p.m.
in your
PST,
lap,
right?
and you get to cheer from the comfort of your own home. Choose your favorite sweatpants. Roxy, can't thank you enough for being in here today. Did you have fun?
Oh, always can, especially when I'm with you.
Oh, that's the best. You're sweet. We'll root against you when we face off down the line.
Oh, yeah, you're going down.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. For more information, stats, stories, rankings, go to triviasd.com. William Bibiani and his team always put some good stuff out there, so check it out. That is where JT's record will now reflect as a 9-10 mark. We'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Well, hello, minions. I hope you enjoyed my victory over that fop Dagnino. What happened to his face, anyway? As you know, the Manager Bowl is upon us.
Is it revealing?
And in less than 24 hours.
You already know that.
And it will be the day that my family, the family...
Oh, look at all the hot toys in the back.
...over the Schmoedown for 1 month. That is correct. I will be Sam Levine and Emma Fife's boss after the family shows dominance. Fife Club indeed. Now, I wanted this to be a surprise, but Emma and Ken ruined it by announcing that Drew McWeeny will be representing us tomorrow. This isn't an announcement. This, my friends, is a declaration. A declaration of power. A declaration of dominance and of dynasty. Come tomorrow, the family will be the ultimate power in the Schmoedown. Navarro!
Okay. Why did he just scream Navarro out of nowhere at the end? Guys, I got nothing to say. I love this. This is why I love the freaking show. We didn't get a good first game, but I love it. It was entertaining as heck. The second game, I was rooting for JTE. He lost. Liz won. Congrats to Liz. I was upset. I'm happy for Liz though. But it's still a great game, and that's why I love this game. What you guys think? Did you love it as much as I do or not? I don't know how I feel, guys. Like, for real, I'm doing a reaction. I'm supposed to be professional for this. And if you, I don't know. It's just, I'm having fun doing this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. If you do, thank you guys so much for all your support. And look forward for the collision reaction, which I'm going to do. And I'm excited for it. It's going to be, what, 4 hours long or something. So excited. So yeah, guys, I guess that will be it. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see the channel to grow, all you have to do is click the button. Or if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see your channel to grow, all you have to do is click the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more. Thank you guys. Comment who you think is gonna win. What? My mind is already like, my brain is dead. Comment what you think of the match, not who you think is gonna win, because you already watched it by now. And look forward for tomorrow. Social media, JTE Dharma. Follow me right there. Till next time, ciao out.